Good day, Gemini viewers. I am Sarah B, and you're tuning into Just Be Tarot. Thank you for your awesome energy. Thank you for hanging out with me, and thank you for clicking on subscribe, liking, and sharing this reading with people that you know. Get my energies out there, and maybe some of these messages might be healing for somebody that you know if it's not healing for you. This is a general reading for the Gemini Collective for June 2024. So like I said, general reading, take it as it resonates and leave the rest, or share it with your family and friends if you think that might help them. All right, today I was just shuffling for the overall energy for the Gemini Collective. Spirit, what do we have for the collective, Gemini Collective, for June 2024? We're shuffling for June 2024 for the Gemini Collective for their greatest good and overall energy. Thank you. Bear with me while I pick them up. I think it's more than one. I was right. We got 3. So we have Memento Mori, which is life, presence, and depth. And this blurb right here says the meaning is in the middle. We also got Yin and Yang, unity, balanced energy, manifestation. And the saying that's in the middle says, I am divine, I am in divine flow and move in alignment. And then finally, we have the moon. Duality, hidden gems, secret power. What if your strangeness is actually your brilliance? Okay, so guys, I am getting a clear indication of change here. There is definitely a Libra energy coming through. So some of you guys might be connected with a Libra. But what I'm feeling is you have been looking for balance. Maybe you're trying to balance your, work life and home life. Maybe you're trying to balance your checkbook. Maybe you haven't been seeing the opportunities coming up like you used to, and you're feeling some kind of lack of funds. Maybe it's a lack of love, and you want to find this balance. You want to find some evenness is really what I'm getting, like this balanced energy. I'm also feeling like you've been working on your manifestations and you feel like they're taking forever to come into fruition. But it's like the universe is holding on to your manifestations until you are at the right point in your life to collect them. And it's not to prove a point but if it's with a person, I feel like maybe the other person might be not on the right path yet, or might not be up to a point where you're able to get more. Or that could be you. You may be stuck in a cycle. This could also be something needs to be discovered within yourself, is what I just heard. A discovery of some kind. Maybe there's something hidden that you haven't felt yet from spirit that you're supposed to be a part of. And I feel like this is going to be a big thing. Something that you're supposed to be a part of, and I'm not saying it has to be at work. This could be something like in the township, or maybe you're an activist, or you're starting some kind of team of some kind of maybe team building, but there's I feel like there's something that needs to be accomplished. And you might not have time for a relationship coming in or whatever, but there's something that you need, something big that you need to do before you're able to enter the next cycle. something that needs to be accomplished, something that needs to be established, before you're able to move on. Maybe the establishment is calling it quits with somebody else. Maybe you're in a toxic relationship with somebody. Maybe you're in a toxic job. Maybe your friends are putting you down, or they're not raising you up. If they're not, that's the thing, like if your friends aren't, they don't necessarily have to be letting you down. But if they're not raising you up, then that's a problem too. If they know that you're working towards goals, or if you're in a spot where you're feeling depressed or low, and they're not trying to help you or your loved ones, which they're supposed to do, especially if they know about the situation, then if they're not raising you up and trying to support you, then you have to look at that side too. Yeah, they're not being, jerks and talking behind your back, but they're also not helping you. They're not helping you to get to the places that you need to be. Maybe you're going back to school and you need somebody to watch the kids, and you ask somebody and they say, no, I have to go to the bar that night, or I'm doing something like, I'm not saying it's not important to them, but it's super important that you get your education so you can better yourself. So if these people aren't on the same, I'm just using that as an example. I'm not trying to say that anybody's bad or worse or whatever, but these people need to be in your corner. And I just feel like that, we surround ourselves with people because they're related to us, because we've been friends with them for 30 years, because, oh, well, they did this for me one time. Well, are they doing it for you? You always want to see your people get better. You always want to see your people rise. And if they're not doing that, if they're not on board with you going above and beyond, I don't know. Loyalty is a huge thing, and I get that, but there really needs to be some kind of change or development in your life where you can go to the next cycle. Because I do feel like there's often it's like you're living, but who are you living for? Are you living for yourself, or are you living for others? It's beautiful to be here on earth right now, maybe not, so much right now. The world's kind of in a crappy place, but it's nice to be present and be alive. But who are you living for? You have to fill your cup first. That's number one. All right, so let's move on to tarot. I am running out of time. I try to keep these monthly ones short, and you get me going. You guys get me going. All right, Spirit, I am shuffling for the Gemini Collective after I went off. Sorry, guys. Let's get this tarot reading started, shall we? Don't forget to click on like and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell. That will let you know when I'm going live or posting new videos like this one. I also do channel messages on the weeks that I'm not doing the zodiac messages. I do channel messages and tarot reading. So, all right, Spirit, what else do we have? What else do we have for our Gemini Collective? I'm also taking personal readings, so you can always check out down below in the description box to see how to book a personal reading. So that is something that I'm available for as well. So one more card to get started, Spirit, for Gemini Collective. One more. Thank you. Oh, wow. I feel like Gemini, somebody's about to come into some extra dividends. I have all coins here. Look at this. When is good news for you. You might be thinking about an earth sign as well. They are Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. You might be in a great spot at work where you're maybe making a lot of overtime, but it seems like you are kind of making some cash. You're really kind of hustling. I do see that you're trying to heal from something. It's like you have a feeling of being wounded, and like you're trying to find people who feel the same way as you about something specific. Maybe it could be your spiritual growth, but you're trying to find like-minded people to grow with. It's like you're feeling, and I do get a feeling that there's some kind of regression here with this 4, because it came out 5 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, and then 5 of Pentacles, and then 4 of Pentacles. So there's some kind of regression here as far as so there's been a setback of some kind. 4 of Pentacles is holding on to something. Doesn't always mean it's something that's good for you, unfortunately. But it also could mean you're trying to put more money away, start saving. Like I said, this world is crazy right now. So it's a good idea for everybody to do that, honestly. But this is like, I'm getting a feeling like you're trying to hold on to something that maybe you need to heal from. You're trying to hold on to something that's been hard to, but you know you need healing. You know you need to find the right people to get this healing. You know you need to maybe get the right person to tell you, like, this is, like, I commiserate with you, I am, because this happened to me, and you know, there's a healing that you need to go through. You need the right people with the right energy to go along with you on this healing process. It's like you're trying to find your soul tribe, your spiritual soul tribe. And once you find them, there's going to be a lot of recovery. You're going to start to feel good about yourself. You might even need to leave other people behind. And that's really, really tough to do. But when you do, your higher power replaces those people that weren't serving you to move ahead on the right path with the people who will serve you. It's so tough to do because you feel so lonely for so long. And then the right people come along and you start to build this rapport with people who think along the same lines as you, that share the same feelings, that have the same goals, that want to level up with you, that want to see you rise. And once you find those people and feel that way, then it's an amazing turnaround. We also have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So 8 of Pentacles is about work and creating. So I feel like there's been a lack of creativity or work for you. Maybe things have been slow. Maybe you're on vacation or going to take a vacation is what I just heard. Maybe you have some PTO coming up that you are looking forward to. So this could also be a good indication of you stepping away from your job, getting some R&R. And maybe it's just going to be for you. Maybe you're going away by yourself. Maybe you're taking day trips somewhere. But it's almost like you're really realizing that work isn't everything. It's that time of year where people are traveling, doing vacations, and maybe you have one of them coming up. I feel like this might be a planned step away from work. For some of you, it could be not enough work for you to do, or a lack of work. But yeah, this is a lot of pentacles here. A lot of pentacles. So I do feel like you have work coming in. If you don't have it now, there's work coming in for you. But like I said, I do really feel like this might be like a vacation or getting away or a retreat. And but the money is going to be coming in. It's a lucrative. But I also just heard again, tell them to start saving. Save what you can. Because stuff's about to get crazy. It's already been crazy. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we need? Can I have a couple more, please, Spirit? Oh, thank you. Ugh, ugh. Okay. Sorry, that was silly. Okay, so like I said, I knew that you're stuck in a cycle. This is just saying it. Like, you haven't reached the end. There's still something you need to figure out before you can move forward on your journey. This is a cycle that you are caught in, and for whatever reason, you need to figure out what needs to change so you can move along in your path. So your manifestations will start to come towards you. There's nobody else that can figure it out but you. You need to know how you're going to change, what you need to do, how you're going to do it. Maybe you need to take some time by yourself and figure it out. And not so much ask other people's opinions, but go inside yourself. Be introspective. Retrospective maybe it's something that happened in the past. But it's about you stopping asking advice from other people and look inside yourself. Be reflective, introspective. That just sounded like an 80s rap. Not to diminish my reading, but it was like anywho, I do see this radiation of your energy coming, but there has to be this change. Okay, because we have the sun here, but we also have the 9 of wands came out together, which just means like you are radiating awesome energy, but you're tired. You're tired of playing games. You're tired of putting yourself out there and nothing coming of it. It's hard for you, and people think that it's not, like, because maybe you're the jovial one, maybe you're the one who's like, yeah, we're gonna have fun, but it's like you're tired. You're tired of begging. You're tired of putting in the work. You're tired of going to battle. But people, it's like, people almost expect it from you because you're always putting yourself out there. You're always being that radiating sunshine that comes with this. I'm also seeing that this might involve, for some of you, some kind of there might be some kind of family event. You might be afraid to stop putting yourself forward because it might be some kind of family or children involved. So some of you might be like looking to make some changes, but you're afraid of how it's going to affect the children or how it's going to affect the family. So you are constantly thinking about others and how is this going to affect them, and what am I going to do? They're so big in my life. Like, how can I, make it good for everyone? Well, guess what? Everyone is adaptable. They're going to have to deal with it so you can fill your cup, like I told you, and get your shit together. You have to focus on you, not what everybody else is like. I mean, I get that it's easy. I mean, it's easy for me to say, but I've had to do it. I've had to move my son. He wasn't happy with me, but you do it because you have to do what you have to do for you. Not that this is about me at all. I apologize for that. So then we have the 5 of Cups. Okay, what you know is focusing on things that aren't serving you right now. again, maybe Spirit is handing you something that you need to take. But I'm telling you, you might be looking at the wrong person, place, or thing, because this person is not serving you anymore. Their cup of love, and this might be you, is empty. You know, maybe you're trying too hard. Maybe you're in some kind of self-sabotage situation. That's a different reading for a different day. But it just looks like this, like I said, this could be you, but this is somebody's fed up. All right. Well, that wasn't the best reading for you guys, but I can only read what the cards give me. So let's conclude this reading with a message from Spirit. All right, Spirit, I am shuffling for the concluding message for Gemini. What do they need to know for this concluding message for June 2024 for their greatest good? June 2024 for Gemini. June 2024. What do those Geminis need to know? What do those Geminis need to know? Don't forget to click on like and subscribe, of course. And I will keep reminding you until you do it. So click on like, subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell, please. I see it, I see it. Okay. Let me look this up so I can read it to you. Domicile Moon, abundance. And like I said, all those coins came out. So you know it's there. You know the energy of abundance is here, right in front of you for this month. It's free will if you want it. You gotta make some changes. Expect abundance, an abundance of good things in all shapes and forms. It sees you found your place in life. You feel at home in your current situation, or even if you don't feel quite home yet, good things are coming. With the moon as well, with the moon as well placed as she is in this card, the abundance of loveliness might surely follow. Remember that abundance follows your frequency. When you draw this card, it suggests you've tapped into the right frequency to match whatever it is you want to achieve. An abundance of good things might include more cash coming into your life, or perhaps an abundance of love and good feeling between you and the person you love, or the people you love. If you're worried about your financial situation, this is a reminder that you have what it takes to generate the cash if you want. If you're wondering about moving house, this card is almost certainly a suggestion to stay where you are for now. If you're asking about a relationship, it appears you and your beloved actually are fairly well suited. Take a trip home. You fit right in. It's time to express your full potential. Home is where the heart is, and stay where you are. All right, guys, that is the concluding message. I hope this resonated with you. And like I said, if it doesn't, and you know somebody who it might, just share it with them. Otherwise, I will see you next time, guys. Hit like, share, and subscribe. That notification bell. Thanks. Bye.